Hello world, here is Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. And guys, fasten your seatbelts. We are taking up to the air today. Bitcoin is mooning. You can see it here. Bitcoin is on 50,900 momently. It's up going a little bit with 0.56%, and on 7 days it's going up very nice with 7%. But guys, take a look about Ethereum. Ethereum is going up more and more as Bitcoin on the daily 3.7%, and on the week look at this 13.7%. Very, very nice for Ethereum. So the Binance coin number 4 here is going down on the daily, it's going down on the weekly, it's red. ADA, it's red on the weekly, 12% in the minus, not so good for ADA. Polkadot in the minus. And XRP is going up lightly here with 2%. Uniswap is going up with 4.5%, and in the weekly Uniswap is going up 38%. Litecoin is going down with 1.3%, in the weekly 8.8% up going here. Chainlink is going up today with 5%, in the week 12% in the plus. Bitcoin Cash is okay, going sideways, and on the week up with 5%. XLM, it's going down with 0.5%, and in the week also with 0.5%, so it's going sideways a little bit to the downside. Doge is going up very nice. It's mooning today, it's pumping today with 10%. It's unbelievable. This Dogecoin is for me so unbelievably strange thing here. So guys, okay, that's it for this one. Here is the quick TA, here's the quick overview. On the daily, we have here on the summary a buy. We have the moving averages here with strong buy. On the 4 hours, buy, strong buy that Bitcoin. Everything is going to the moon here on the hourly. Buy, strong buy. And also on 15 minutes, everything is telling us we should buy that Bitcoin now. We should buy it now. So guys, here is the daily chart, and today I have another nice little thing here for you. I will show you a little bit later. Here is the daily chart for Bitcoin on TradingView, and that's a clear view of the chart. Guys, you know it, I'm starting with my uptrend, parallel uptrend from the downside to the upside. You can see it, and you can see it here. Yes, we are fighting in the middle line. The middle line is our big resistance for the moment. You can see it here, this blue line. The resistance is red, and this line, we will make it red now because it's the resistance. That's the first thing we can see for the daily chart, and it's the easiest thing to see. Oh damn, we are under this resistance. I cannot buy now this Bitcoin because we are under this resistance. That's my feeling, guys. I know TradingView is telling us buy that Bitcoin. Everything is on buy on the daily. Everything is on buy. Yes, we are on a big uptrend. That's right. We are here on a big green uptrend. Everything is looking fantastic. But guys, we are with our daily candle under our middle line. And for me, it's not the time to buy if I see this here. You can see these candles are a daily one, and no candle could close over this resistance. It's going up. Yes, it's going up with the resistance, but we need more volume. We need more volume to close over this resistance. This resistance should be or must be our support for the next daily candles to go long here and make more and more and more buy power here. So momently, not so perfect. What's going on with the RSI, the relative strength index? We will take a look about it on the daily, and here it is. And the RSI is the most interesting thing for me momently. It's making me not so bullish as all other guys here. The RSI is going down, and the volume of Bitcoin, not the volume, sorry, the price of Bitcoin is going up. You can see it here from this high to this point. It's an upgoing volume, but the RSI is going down, and that's a clear bearish divergence. We have still a bearish divergence on the daily RSI, and that's for me not a bullish sign. No, it's a bearish sign. You can read about RSI and that thing on Google. It's very easy to type it on Google. Read about RSI and bearish divergence, and you can take a look about it for yourself. So guys, let's delete these things. Let's delete the RSI. Let's check indicators MACD. What's going on with the MACD for the daily, for the overview here? And yes, also the daily chart is bearish because of the MACD. The blue line is still under the brown line, and that's still, guys, a bearish sign. You can see it here. The crossing was here, and since this crossing, it's going down. So yes, it's still bearish. I know everything is bullish. I know everyone is talking about millions and so on and so on. But guys, the TA is speaking to us and the trend is our friend. And you can see it as long as the blue line here is under the brown line, it's still bearish momently. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. And on the 4-hour chart, I would like to show you something new here, guys. We will delete now the MACD. MACD on the 4-hour chart is bullish. Okay, everything fine. On the short time frame, 4-hour chart time frame, it's bullish. But you can see it, guys. This parallel channel with the middle line. The middle line is the resistance. You can see it here, also here, and here, and here. A lot of reactions of this middle line, and we're under the middle line. So you know, guys, it's bearish. Let's delete it. Let's take again a clear view to our chart. And now, guys, I would like to show you the MA100 and the MA25. Welcome here to the show, to the Biti show here, to Biti's Bitcoin show, to the MA100. It's the fat yellow line, and the MA25, that's here the big blue line, guys. What are these lines telling us? Okay, these lines are moving averages. One is the 100 and one is the 25. But guys, now here is the big magic for these both lines I would like to show you. Guys, you saw here the beginning of the pump. You saw here on the beginning of the pump the crossing from the yellow line, the MA100, and the crossing of the MA25. So the blue line, the 25, has crossed the yellow line here. And since this point here, it bumped to the upside extreme here. Guys, you saw then a crossing again, a crossing of the yellow line, the MA100 again, and the 100 line crossed the MA25 to the upside. And from this point, as the blue line was under the yellow line, we saw a dump. Then again, we saw a crossing from the blue line over the yellow line. From this point, we saw a big pump again. The breakout of this triangle, a big bump again. And now, guys, it's very important to watch to this. We are on the 4-hour chart here, and you can see here, we see still here the blue line and the yellow line. And yes, guys, since the crossing of these two lines, it's going down or sideways. But it's important, guys, we are momently not making higher highs. Look at this. This was a high. This was also a high, and this was the last high. And now Bitcoin is coming up again, okay, but we are not over this high. So, guys, the blue line is under the yellow line like this here. As long as the blue line is under the yellow line, it's not a bullish moment. We need the crossing of the blue line and the yellow line. If these two lines will cross, you saw it here, guys, the crossing. This was a perfect pump to the upside, and we also need now a cross again to see a perfect pump to the upside. And as long as it's not possible for the blue line to cross over the yellow line on the 4-hour chart, I will see, or we will see, no mooning here, no pump here. Guys, that's a very important thing here for the next days maybe. Yes, Bitcoin is going up. It's looking very nice here. We have an uptrend channel, a new uptrend channel. Everything is okay. Uptrend channel from here to here. Everything is perfect. But guys, you have to keep this in your mind, guys. We are on point A under the middle line. You can see it here. We are on point 2. The blue line is under the yellow line. If we can fight against the middle line, if we can break out from this, let's go. Let's moon, let's buy. I'm not a financial advisor, it's only my personal meaning. If this would happen, I will buy, I'm in. But for the moment, I am not in this big long trade. I'm trading the waves, yes, okay, that's another story. But for the future, I am not in a long trade momently because of these things. They are momently too bearish for me. Okay, guys, that's the thing for the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. Now, let's turn off this MA100 and this MA25. Let's watch another indicators. Very important for me is the ribbon band. You know it, guys. Here is the ribbon band. And the ribbon band, you can see it, guys, is bullish here for us. We are over the green ribbon band. We have a long position on the 4-hour chart. That's a bullish sign for the short term. We may reach here again, if it's possible, this point here, the middle line. But yes, guys, important, if we can reach the middle line, we have a higher high strength here, and that's a bullish thing. As long we are under this line, so this line is our next resistance to watch here, very, very important, this point here. It's momently on 51,800, we can say 52,000. As long as we are under 52,000, it's bearish, it's not bullish. We need to break over this last high to make a new higher high, and that's the bullish thing. And then, guys, the next thing we have to watch is this point. This high is also a very important point, and it's matching here perfectly with 52,600 with our middle line here on this point. So for the 4-hour chart, guys, you need you have everything you need here for your long term, for your long going here. The best point to buy was here, okay, because the ribbon band turned into green and we saw a bullish upgoing, a little retracement, a retest of the ribbon band, and now it's going up again. That's the best point. We have a good support here on the downside with the MA 200. Very, very nice. Everything is okay here. And guys, very important, we have to watch at one thing on the daily chart. I forgot. Sorry, guys, I forgot it. Let's turn on the indicators, the MA21. It's so an important indicator for the daily chart here. Moving average, let's turn on it, and let's give here the input from the 9 to 21. And yes, here it is, the MA21. Now we will make it better visible here for the style. It's for me a big orange one with a big line here. And yes, that's a good thing. Remove the drawings. Look at this, guys, for the daily chart. That's the bullish thing here. We closed the candle, the yesterday candle, over this important MA21. That's the bullish thing here. We closed the candle over the ribbon band. We spiked down again. We had a retest, and we are now over this MA21. The MA21 is now our big support. Big support momently at 50,200. And as long as we are closing this candle over this big support, everything is fine. That's the bullish news here. You see, guys, we have bullish news, we have bearish news. And the important thing is to make the right decision. Momently, it's very hard for me to make the right decision because we have too much signs for bearish ones and too much signs for bullish ones. It's very hard here momently. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. For the short term, can we trade the short term Bitcoin now? Because long term is not so easy to trade, in my opinion. Yes, let's take a look about the ribbon band. On the 1 hour, we are over the ribbon band, perfect. On the 1 hour, we are over the MA21, but the MA21 is not so important. Let's delete it. We have on the 1 hour chart a nice uptrend channel. We can make it from here, parallel channel, to here, and to the upside. And perfect, we are bullish in this uptrend. Everything is fine. Yes, we have a big resistance. You know it, guys. It's the middle line. Also in the middle line, we have the big resistance. And yes, we can trade this nice channel here, guys. It's very nice to trade it. You can see it here, guys. A perfect buy was maybe on this point. A good entry. A perfect sell was here, also on the middle line. This was a nice trade. You had the entry from this point, and you sold here on this point, and that was about 10% for a trade. That's a nice trade for the short term. And yes, you can also make trades. It doesn't matter if it's going up or down. You can also make trades here. Also, you can see it here. This was the the upper line of the uptrend. You can make a short position here. And again, yes, here it was a little bit problem because it broke through. You see a short again, and yes, it was a perfect thing to sell here. It's not so easy trade, but for this one here, this is an easy trade. Buy on the lower line, sell on the middle line. Perfect. If you are breaking through, you can go in again because this is a support then. And guys, it's very important. We need always confirmed breakouts, not a spike over this one and down again. We need a confirmed breakout. So this was a perfect thing. Now, what's going on now for the next term, guys? Here, we are making here, or we are having here a big pattern. Let's check the 4-hour again. Let's turn off the ribbon bands and the EMA and everything here to to take a clear view here to the chart. Remove drawings, and here we are. So, okay, this is our pattern for the moment. So, okay, this was a possible shoulder, head, shoulder. This one, a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and it's not playing out now. But guys, it's not over. It's not over now. This is also a possible shoulder, head, shoulder. So, in my opinion, possible to play out this shoulder, head, shoulder if it's going to the downside from here. That's the important thing here. If it's going to the downside from here, we have maybe a shoulder, head, shoulder. And yes, you know, guys, we have a baseline. Shoulder, head, shoulder is this baseline. It's also the big support line momently to the upside, and the support is always green. You know it, guys. And our big support for this one, for this line one, is momently 48,900, 49,000. 49,000 is a big support with this uptrend. If you're breaking this uptrend to the downside, we have a big problem. Maybe this shoulder, head, shoulder can play out, and the target, it's not necessary momently to tell you here. We have also one big thing that's playing momently with our minds here. That's our inverse shoulder, head, shoulder. And yes, on a time frame like this here, we have maybe an inverse shoulder, head, shoulder. You can see it here. This is a shoulder, this is a head, and this is a shoulder, guys. That's an inverse shoulder, head, shoulder. And we have here also a possible trend line here. It's possible. It's not so easy for me to draw it, but I see this trend line from here to here. And if we can break this inverse shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside, guys, we have a nice target to the upside. Maybe it's from here to the upside, momently on 60,700. That's a very nice trade here to the upside. But guys, for the moment, we are still in this pattern. It's not breaking out now. We have time to watch this. So, for the short term, two things to watch: shoulder, head, shoulder, like this on the 4-hour chart, and this, the inverse shoulder and shoulder, and the shoulder, head, shoulder on the long term. Guys, the video is too long for today. I know, sorry. So much things to watch for Bitcoin, so much things I will show you here, and I know these long videos are not so good for the Bitcoin, for YouTube, for this stuff here, but it's so much things I would like to show you here. For the quick overview, here is my Bitcoin trading information channel. You can see it there 24 hours, 7 days a week. Everything you need to know. You see here the key support levels. You can see here the technical things, the Fibonacci lines. You can see it. We are here on this Fibonacci lines. I show you quick the Fibonacci lines on the chart. You can see here the 50-minute chart, the 1-hour chart for Bitcoin, the 4-hour chart. Here is the fight against the MA21 on the daily chart. Here are the last big bots for Bitcoin, or the big sold here, the whale soldings here. You can take a look about it on the left down side. Here are the big 8 cryptos to compare, and a lot of stuff here with sell and buy and long and shorts and everything. Okay, guys, but very important for now, I would like to show you something very quick here soon. Now, let's remove here the drawings. Let's make one thing here. That's the Fibonacci line. It's so important, the Fibonacci line on the 4-hour chart, or maybe on the 1-hour chart. We'll take a look about the 1-hour chart here. So guys, here's the 1-hour chart. Fibonacci line here, and from the highest point to the lowest point. And you can see it, guys, why it is so important here, because we are momently over the Fibonacci 0.5. We are fighting with this. We are over and under. Now we are over it again, and it's a very important Fibonacci line here to fight. My meaning and my important thing is this one, this Fibonacci line, the 0.618. This line here is so important for the next thing. Can Bitcoin reach 52,500? Can Bitcoin close a candle over this? If it is, we have a higher high, and that's a very bullish sign here for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can close the candle over 50,600, this is our uptrend here, and that's the middle line. And yes, Bitcoin needs to a closing candle over this support, because if Bitcoin has a higher high, a higher high like this one, sorry guys, and if Bitcoin can close it over this, that's the bullish sign. That's the next thing to step in and to buy for the long term And for the short term, you have all targets here, I think. Guys, that's it. Sorry for the long video, but so much important news, so much important TA I would like to show you here. Guys, I wish you make millions. It doesn't matter if you're going long or short from here. I wish you the best of luck for your trading. And guys, have a nice time. Make it good. I wish you the best of luck. Greetings, your BT, your Bitcoin trading informant. Bye bye.